Jack Turk from the Magic Marketing Center, and we're going to talk today about infrastructure and systems to put in place for your birthday party booking system. And primarily today we're going to talk about websites. With your website, there are some basic things you want to have for your birthday party booking website. One thing that's very important is to get a URL or domain name that makes sense. You don't want to have one of these arbitrary domain names that doesn't fit with birthday parties or magic birthday parties. Buy a domain name. It'll cost you $10 a year or something like that. Go ahead, get one from GoDaddy or whoever. Now, in your domain name, you want to choose something that includes a keyword that moms will be searching for. Now, what are some of the keywords that moms are going to be searching for when trying to find somebody to help them with their birthday party challenge? Well, an important one is the word birthday. So think about finding out a URL with the word birthday in it. Another thing you want to consider is perhaps your city name. For example, if you live in Boston, you want to maybe include Boston in that URL domain name. Party. Birthday party is also another good word to put in your domain name. Party is always a term that moms will be searching for. And magic or magician. So if you want to be specific, so a great domain name would include all these keywords or at least some mix of them. For example, birthdaymagicboston.com. Find a way to pull these keywords into your domain name. Another thing to think about with your website is you want to write this as a 1 to 3 page sales letter for your market, which is the birthday party mom. You don't need a big complicated site. You can book a lot of gigs with just a single page site or just a very simple 3-page site. For example, you'd have a home page, an FAQ page, and a clients page or testimonials page. Those 3 pages would be more than enough to book a lot of gigs. Very important for this market is focus strictly on birthday parties. Don't talk about all the other types of gigs. Don't try to sell school shows. Don't try to sell corporate events. Don't try to sell trade shows. Create a very simple sales letter site for the birthday party market. Makes life much easier, much more focused. Find some pictures on your web page that include you with happy children. These are great photos that reinforce that you provide a great service that mom's going to want to have in her home. If you can include some digital video of your show, that's a great thing. Go to YouTube, upload some video of one of your shows. People want some samples, do a great show, get it videoed, stick it up on YouTube. Very powerful. Don't put a lot of don't go for the big flashy sites that take minutes to load. People don't want to wait. Also, don't do any automatic play of the audio and video. You can set that up for your YouTube video, for example, to play as soon as people hit your website. Not a good thing. Remember, a lot of these moms are working and they're going to be checking your site out at work. And if they're in a cubicle or whatever, or surrounded by co-workers, having your website come up making a lot of noise while they're in the office environment is a no-no. It's going to get your website, get the browser shut down at that point because they don't want to, bother their neighbors. Don't do that. Give people control. In fact, that's just a good general rule of thumb in web design. Give the user as much control as you can. People like to have control. You want your web page to load fast. Even in this age of broadband, don't load it up with a bunch of stuff that's going to take forever to download and load into their page. Optimize your web pictures. Use JPEG format. Those are typically smaller than bitmaps. Make your web page load quickly. That's very important. And always, always, always include at least a couple ways for them to contact you. Include your email address, include your phone number, a toll-free number, or a contact form for them to enter in their data and have a push send and it comes to you. Give them a couple ways to contact you. Copywriting is very critical for this market. Here are some tips on what you want to do. You want to write a letter to mom. Very personal, you to her. Tell her why you're going to make her life easy and her kid happy, because that's really what she's looking for. Those are the 2 main things. These days, probably affordable is not a bad thing to emphasize as well. But again, make it personal. Write directly to mom. I, you, talk directly to them. Very personal. Use the problem, agitate, solve formula. This could get you through 99% of the sales letters you ever write. State the problem. Mom needs help with her birthday party. Agitate the problem. It's impossible to find an affordable, effective solution these days. Who knows? You take them to Chuck E. Cheese's, you got kids running all over the place. What are you going to do? Solve the problem. You are there with the perfect birthday party package solution for her and her family. Problem, agitate, solve. Great formula, very powerful. Use it. You won't go wrong. Always push benefits, 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 benefits to the mom. You're going to make it easy. It's going to be fun. There are going to be lots of laughs because that's what they really want. They want to have a room filled with howling, laughing, screaming, happy children. And that's what you're going to promise, and that's what you're going to deliver. That's it for today. More coming soon.